How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I want to talk to you today about a SPAC that I just bought. So this one has a lot of potential. It's in an emerging market. It's in e-commerce. It's one that I threw some money in. I've had a lot of other people that have reached out to me that are really bullish on this company. And just to be clear, it is speculative at this point, but I think it might be a really good investment here. Now, I still have to do more research. That's part of the reason I put a small amount in this company, but I like what I see so far, and it has some really big backers. So I'll explain all that. I also want to hit on the fact that one of the other reasons I did not buy a huge amount is because I put a lot of money, probably about 5% of my portfolio, if not a little bit more, in two different things. Recently, I have not disclosed it, I think, that much on the channel. But if you do want to see that, I did tell my Patreon group about it. I think I came up with a good way if the asset goes up like people are talking about. I think I found a good way of taking advantage of it. You know, if you want to see a little bit more in depth on that, I post a long message in my Patreon. You can use the link down below. We're growing like crazy there. We have almost 2,800 people in there. So if you want to join, see exactly what I'm buying and selling. We were able to buy TRXC last week, Friday, sold it off today. Got about 73 to 74% profit in one day. Cannot complain with that. Still holding on to BNGO right now, and we're up 300 something percent in that. So I just want to throw it out there. If you want to join, link down below. If you guys don't mind hitting the like button and the subscribe button, that means a lot too. And if you want to join and get in on some free money on WeBull, you can check out the link down below. They're giving away $3,700 and up to $3,700, and I think this is for a few more days. So the company that we're looking at today is Bridgetown Holdings Limited, BTWN. I had someone reach out to me about this one, saying that they put a good amount of money in this one, and it's gotten some hype over the last month, really over the last 5 days too. And the word on the street, and of course this is speculative, this has not come out for sure, is that they're going to merge with Tokopedia, which is the largest e-commerce marketplace of Indonesia. Now, before you think that this is irrelevant or, you know, it's just too out there, this has major backing from some major companies. So just right off the bat, it says that Indonesia is one of the fastest growing economies in Southeast Asia, and it is expected to grow the e-commerce market to grow $200 billion by 2025, according to Google and Temasek. I don't know how to pronounce that, but they have been growing a lot. You can see 2017, this is their monthly visits on Tokopedia. Then 2018, it almost 2.5x'd, and now a year later, 2019, it went up again and is now one of the largest, it is the largest app store rank among these types of companies. And it says it has 137 million monthly website visits, and it's become one of the most visited e-commerce sites in Indonesia. So why am I bullish? Well, there isn't a lot of good information for what I can see publicly about what this company is bringing in. However, they seem to be a pretty good option if you're trying to invest in e-commerce abroad. So right now, the SPAC itself is around $15, so it has a limited downside. But what really sent me over the edge, what made me want to look into this more and invest in it, is that they have major funding. So you can see here that they closed an investment by Google and Temasek. They were able to get about $350 million from these companies. The company now has more than 100 million monthly users and works with 9 million Indonesian e-commerce retailers. So they say the platform operates on 98% of districts across 17,000 plus islands in Indonesia. So it's one way of kind of bringing everything together. Now, Google holds about 1.6% of Tokopedia, and Temasek owns about 3.3%. I've seen other companies that have invested in this, and this is where it gets interesting. Google and Temasek first started mulling Tokopedia as an investment opportunity over the summer, and were in talks to invest as much as $1 billion. Backed by Alibaba, SoftBank's Vision Fund, among others, Tokopedia was also said to be talking with Facebook, Microsoft, and Amazon. Now, this, they say here, Temasek CEO Ho Ching said in July that the company could be worth as much as $215 billion. I'm not sure exactly how much this will be valued at, but with the companies that are investing into this company, I find it interesting. And again, I didn't invest as much as I could because I am still doing more research. I realize that it's speculation at this point, and I just threw in, again, a good portion of my portfolio in a couple other investments. If you guys want to see that, again, there's a link down to Patreon if you want to know what I'm buying, but I might do a video on it soon. It's gone up a little bit since I bought today, but I'm really interested in this one. Now, just looking at their website, this could be something I think the ARK Invest might invest in. Now, I'm not saying that they will. I'm not saying that's really speculative, me saying that, but this does seem like something that they would be interested in because it's so techy. Now, it looks pretty good. I mean, from what I can see, I could see why people would want to use this site, especially because it looks pretty professional. Now, I have not seen a page on their own website for investors, but maybe I'm just missing it somehow with the translation. But again, I would take a look in this. Now, some other companies that are sticking out to me. First of all, Lucid Motors is talking apparently with CCIV, and this caused the stock to go up. Now, this is still trading around a $12 to $13 stock. Let me know if you guys want me to do a video on this one. I have not done a video. I've not even talked about it before. Also, I'm getting some people talking about Bakkt, BAKKT, and I'm getting some people talk about ZOM and ACST or something like that too. There's a lot of people reaching out to me about these stocks. Now, I want to give a shout out because my brother-in-law just started his YouTube channel. Now, he has not posted a video yet, but he got in on BTBT pretty early on. I think he's up 80 to 100% in that. He also got in BNGO early. He got into a lot of other positions pretty early, and we go back and forth with what we're buying. I'll link to his channel down below if you are interested. He told me about Bakkt like 3 or 4 days ago. So if you want to see his channel, he hasn't posted yet, but it's going to be hard to find because there are a lot of financial success out there. There are a lot of those channels, so I'll link it underneath the video. But hopefully this helped you guys. Hopefully you got something out of this. And if you want to know those other assets, let me know underneath the video. I'm not sure if I'll make a video on it at this point, but it is in the Patreon if you do want to see that. If you want to know how much of this company I bought, you can definitely check it out down below too. Thank you guys, and thank you for checking out WeBull. Let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know your thoughts about every other stock and what ones you think that I should be looking at. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.